What's going on, YouTube? I fasted over 30 hours before doing this workout. Crazy. So right now it's presently 11:30. I'm just going to pick up my mother and stuff. Once I get home, I'm gonna go through everything I did in this workout. Stay tuned. So I made it back. So I decided I'm not gonna eat now. Actually, I'm gonna wait to make it 40 hours. To say I fasted for 40 hours. My last meal was what? Wednesday at 10 p.m. and it's presently Friday, 12:43. Check this out. Right? Y'all can see the time, right? Y'all can see the time. So I'm not gonna start eating again till past 3. Right? We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. So right now I'm just making some coffee. Stay fasted. The rule here is to have anything 0 calories. So I can have water, tea, and coffee. So I'm gonna keep you guys updated on everything. Are you not entertained? I'm kind of chilling and enjoying my coffee, and just try and get through this fast. I'm gonna briefly talk about the workout I had. Right? It was so difficult. It was really hard. I felt like I had no strength at all. Like I couldn't finish reps. My phone was screwing up and everything like that, right? So I'm just gonna briefly talk about each exercise I did, right, and how each felt, and how food can have such an impact on your workouts. It's crazy. So we started the workout of bench press, right? So we tried to go for a heavy 1 rep, and then what you'll see in the video is so 5 sets of 3 or 6 sets of 3, and I was just struggling, man. I barely got it the first set. I barely got it the second set, and 315 felt so heavy, right? And then I moved on to the dumbbells, and it didn't get better from there, honestly. The 125 felt so heavy today, like it was crazy, so heavy. So we did multiple sets of between 4 to 8 reps. We got 7 1 set, we got 6, we got 3, we got 4. It was really inconsistent. So we dropped it down to 100. We did that for 8 to 12 reps, twice to 3 times. Then we added laterals and fronts. So we did the fronts, I guess, trying to touch the opposite side, right? So we did front raises to the so 1 arm at a time, diagonally. Then after that we did some more stuff with our shoulders. We went on the machine, we sat backwards on it, and we did reps facing away from everybody, and then we did reps facing people, right, to hit different parts of our shoulder, right? Or really the same thing. And then we finished the workout with a bunch of different push-ups, right? So this workout, man, was crazy. It was really crazy, right? And of course, I'm not explaining it in the sequence the video is playing, as you guys have seen, but I just kind of wanted to talk about how this fasting thing can really open up your mind about appreciating food, about what we take for granted, and how much we really overeat, right? Especially our ancestors that would hunt to eat once a day, maybe once in 2 or 3 days, right? That's what they'll go through. But nowadays we have food at our disposal. We have so much we even throw away some, right? And this workout put everything into perspective. That's how you're feeling when you're hunting for food, right? You're feeling that drowsy, that tired, that inefficient. But you got to get the job done in order to eat, right? That really taught me that, right? You got to find a way to get these reps in, because if you don't get the benefit of this workout, right? This is not something for everybody. I just tried it out because, maybe I can prove myself and help discipline go up a little bit. But yo, this is not for everybody. Right now we're about, so we stopped eating at 10 p.m. on Wednesday. It's presently Friday. It's almost 1 a.m. or 1 p.m. So So 24. So it was 20. It was 36 hours at 10 a.m. Right. So 3 hours later, that's what 39 hours. So I'm almost at 40 hours. Right. So once we start eating, it will be around the 43-hour mark. Right. So one day I'll do 2 days fasting, and another day I'll do 3 days. This actually a video that inspired me to do this. It was in some Joe Rogan podcast. Somebody was talking about doing a 7 day fast to just have a spiritual awakening or whatever, right? And it just puts a lot into perspective, right? About how we overeat, about how we aren't appreciative of the food we have, and how like our ancestors truly had to work hard for us to have what we have today. Because if you're hunting in these conditions, if you're hunting without food in your stomach, if you're working, if you're doing all these things without being properly fed, then damn, the human body can do a lot of things, right? We just take it for granted and we just limit ourselves, right? You have people out here just doing amazing things, and why not be you? Why not be me, right? I don't know. I just wanted to prove myself in a way, right? Besides the videos and all that, I wanted to do something different to challenge myself mentally, right? And honestly, I felt more hungry yesterday than today, right? Today was actually pretty good. Besides the energy levels in the gym, I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good. I feel it's almost like I feel more focused, right? I feel like I'm not as distracted, if that makes sense. 'Cause when your food's in your stomach, you're it's almost like you're sloppy in a way. If you had the big meal, you're sloppy, you're tired, you're not as effective, you're not focused, right? I'm not saying eating is a bad thing, but when you need to get things done and when you need to focus, having too much food in your stomach can be a bad thing, right? Can be a bad thing. Food is our biggest weakness nowadays. I think we overeat, man. We overeat, honestly. We overeat. I think you can do eating once a day, man. Once a day, and and a few snacks after. Honestly, if the meal's big enough. Anyway, so I'm gonna just end the video there. So that's basically the 2 day fast went with the workout. And yeah, I encourage you guys just to try out intermediate fasting. It doesn't have to be as extreme as this. You can try 14 hours, 14 to 16 hours, 16 to 18 hours. It has a lot of benefits, right? You can read up on it and find out more info about it, but it's really a good thing to burn fat, to get your body to a state after it's done digesting everything to fix other parts of your insides, right? It's pretty cool, right? Take a look and do your research about it. Don't just jump into conclusions about why you shouldn't do it, right? Anyway, thank you for watching the video. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. There'll be more stuff coming. I'll see you guys later. Peace.